Welcome back everyone to the MK10 YouTube channel, where today we are going to be doing a FIFA 23 career mode. I won't tell you what club we will be playing for soon, but first, can you hit that like button, comment down below what club you would like me to play for in the future. I'm thinking of doing 1 or 2 seasons with this current club and then moving to a different club. But as you can see here, some people would have caught on straight away. I've picked AFC Richmond. Yes, the same club from Ted Lasso on Apple TV. They've put the club into FIFA, and I thought perfect opportunity to actually make my career mode, actually do some content for this game. So I've placed them in Indian Championship, sorry, not League One Championship. I replaced Rotherham with Richmond, just straight swap those similar thingies. So I thought I'll swap them over. In this game, you have decisions you can make. Obviously, the very first one is just greet the teammates, but you'll see later on where I will show every decision I make, every item that I buy, because there's different things you can buy for shopping, and it helps you with your perks and your personality traits, and also investments. But like I said, whenever I do any of them, you will see it, and I'll talk you through them. Just for the first couple of episodes, this voiceover will be recorded after the episodes being recorded physically. Only because at the time of me recording, I didn't have the right settings for my mic. But once I've gone all this right, the voiceover will happen at the same time as me recording. Also, I will point out, the very first match I did play through because I was a sub-G. I wasn't a full-time, a full-fledged team member. But once we do become a full-fledged team member, I will be just doing the highlights at the end of the game. You see here we are doing our training. I'm focusing for the very first season on just shooting training, and a bit of there was a bit of passing as well. Just to get it started, just to get it on the page, and then once I've got some perks as well, you'll see in a little minute. I'm focusing on pace first, and then I'll move on to a different one once I've got all the pace one, because it's a very good one to start off with, especially when I'm playing as a striker up front. So I can help with counter attacks a lot easier, so I can get into more attacking positions. Like the first couple of matches, I did play as a lower difficulty. I think I was on semi-pro because that's what the game put me on. But later on, I do up it to world class. But that's like later episodes. These earlier episodes are just me on semi-pro. I do put it up professional after the first game. You see here, I'm shooting the shit really. I'm just getting whatever I can. I'm trying to get at least a fucking D, but on this very first one I only get an F. So it's I could be doing better, but it is what it is. And with this series, I am going to try my best to release every 3 days. I'm not going to say every 2 days, I'm going to say every 3 days, because I want to start doing another F1 series. I'm going to put this F1 series I have on hold for now and do a new one, which is going to be a driver's career, and we're going to be starting as F2 driver. Most likely that video will be uploaded after this one, like a day or two after this one. You see here though, this trial, I do enjoy this trial, and I probably will go back to it again a bit later on in the series, just to get better grades, so we can level up faster. And this is the last one for this training montage. I won't be doing this every single time. You'll see me do the training like every now and again, but I will be doing every training session I can do. I will do, but I won't be showing every single one. Most of the time I'll show you when I do level up, or when I do use the perk points to actually get more more abilities. As you see here, like I said, I was going to focus straight away on pace, which I do, and well, I try my best, like always focus on pace first. Here you see the perk. I do go for the poacher just so I have a perk going into the first game, but later on I do swap it out. But you'll see later on what I swap it out for. I'm not gonna give everything away right now. Of course I'm not gonna give everything away right now. You see here, like I'm gonna be doing one of the shopping, just so I can see what points I get. Well, some of them give you training boosts, some of you give you abilities, and then others just give you perk points. Here's all the investments that I can do right now. Well, not obviously not right now, but like I can do later on. And obviously this video is going to be a bit longer. Most likely this video is going to be double the length as a normal video, because I'm just getting all the basics done first and showing you all the stuff I'm doing. Here we're going to go into the friendlies. This very first one I am starting a sub, so do come on later on in the match. Here's another training session. I just simulate it. This is what I do most of the time. It's not until later on in the season I replay the training session. And let's get into the match. We come on in the 60th minute. We come on for Hughes. So at first I thought I was coming on as a striker, but it looks like I was coming on as a winger. So like I was confused at the beginning of what position I should actually play. Here obviously I'm picking you. I'll be showing every single match that we do play what objective I pick. And then you just see here, there was a quick cut where I changed from the cameras, because I always prefer playing with the pro camera when I'm playing career and player career. It just fits better in my head to play as this camera angle. And as you see here, I'm thinking I'm playing striker, but no, I'm actually meant to be playing left mid. So I was like, well, why am I saying I'm out of position? I'm in position 4. I wasn't. We do a simple turn, get a good shot off. But that in doing that turn, it shows that I actually should really up the difficulty. Because it was way too easy for me to turn away from them. And as well, I'll be trying my best not to use the pass button. I'll be using the shoot button because I just prefer using that, but I'll be trying my best not to use the pass button. I'll go for passes that they actually give me. We see here we do go 1-0 up. I do an awful tackle. I don't even know where that tackle came from. That was an awful tackle. So late. I was lucky not to get a card. I'm here now. I actually learned that I should be playing more of a left mid position, but I'm pushing up, trying to drag a player with me. Did not work. Tried to get the ball. I backed out. I should have continued. I should have backed out. And I think at this moment it has clicked a bit for me that I should be in the left mid, but I'm still trying to make runs like as a striker. Here I could have shot. But I thought I better pass it to him just to make sure we definitely get the goal, because I wasn't confident with my player's ability to shoot just yet, even though that would have been a guaranteed goal most likely. Pass it off, get a 100% goal, and then next time I'll take the shot. Here, I don't know if another awful tackle. I need to stop going for them tackles because I do so bad, like absolutely awful. And another thing I need to learn is to stop moving so much when I'm off the ball, just to preserve my energy. Later on, when I do get a cheater archetype, it'll be a bit better because I can actually move a bit more. But at the moment, I need to stop doing it.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away.
If I didn't put my per points into pace, I could have been a bit more physical there, but I did back out before the pass did come. So at that point, I was like, well, that's my fault. And then again, I don't know why the AI passed it back to me when he could have just turned and shot. No, he passed it back to me for some reason. Do not know why. Completely boggles my mind. But it is what it is. That's me. I'm on a completely wrong side. I shouldn't be on this side, but I am. I get the ball, and I'm thinking here, like, do I cut in? Do I pass? So I'm thinking I'll hold it up, get some more players in, and then I'll pass it on. I should have just done that long around. I don't know why I chipped it. So I've got the ball back. I'm thinking, shall I just take a long shot? Remember, I don't have the long shot perk, so I don't take it on. And then I go on in offside position, thinking I'm going to get a through ball. I don't want to pass it to Roger, who does get his hat trick, which, any player that I can help get a hat trick, I will try my best. Here, I actually do make a nice tackle. For the very first part of the game, I make a nice tackle. I do a nice turn away from the keeper, and then I just fuck it up with that shot. I don't know what that shot was. It was straight down the centre above the goalkeeper. Like, that was never going in. Like, I don't know why I tried it. 100% do not know why I tried it. But then you'll see later on in the series, I continue doing shots like that. But then I do have the long shot perk, so that does help. And here is our very first goal for Richmond AFC. Which, it wasn't like the best goal in the world, but it was still a well worked team goal. Had him on my man, right side of my man. Through ball, and I had option to pass it back if I needed to, or take the shot. Obviously, I was going to take the shot after already having an assist. And then you can tell, like I said, the game was it was a bit easy because before we even I came on, it was 0-0, and now it's already 4-0. Like, come on, it's too easy at that point. So like I say, I do change the difficulty. Here, because we already 4-0 up, I thought let's just take long shots. Just because I prefer taking long shots and getting that up early, early as I can. Just so I can get some amazing goals later on with some long shots. Here, I should have passed. Like, that's my biggest gripe with how I play. I'm too greedy sometimes. I am too greedy. I keep holding onto the ball way too much. Like 100% too much. Here, I've finally realised I should be in a wing. I should be a left mid. I'm actually tracking back. Here, I'm offside. I'm trying to get a ball, but I'm offside. I'm waiting for the cross, waiting. It finally comes, but then there's a player there already. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm out of position, getting torn off by the manager, and you can't pull off a simple cross. And then I was offside. Like, come on, man. Keep your head up. Make sure you're not beating your man. And then it does get the final whistle as just 4-0. It was a great first game for me, and because of this performance and the performances I'm putting into training, I do bump up to a first team player, which I am fucking ecstatic about. Here you can just see me just inspecting the personality tree. I don't spend much time in looking at this, to be honest with you. I honestly don't. I don't see like the whole thing at the moment for it. I probably will when I get later on into the seasons, but at the moment I don't. So because I've got a bit more money now, I'm going to invest. No, not invest. Sorry, do a bit more shopping. I get a high end mattress, because who doesn't want a nice mattress to sleep on? And then I was thinking about booking the dance class, and I thought, nah, I was just leave. I was keep a bit of money to the side. And here I'm just going to get straight into the next game, which is Casas CF. This is obviously pre-season friendlies, and the match objective we go for this game is just to go for shot and I believe it's shot and target. And here is the highlights. Like I said, when I do full team, first team games, I'm going to do highlights. It's just a lot quicker, and you get like everything I would have shown you in it, and plus you'll get it in better angles. So it's a win-win for both of us. So in this game, I've just updated the difficulty. And normally the first game when you up the difficulty, it is tough, just to make sure you pick the right difficulty. You see here, that was an amazing turn from me to open the scoring. That turn was a sweet turn, and then it gets really soured by this. To be honest with you, it was an amazing cross. It was a pinpoint cross. I could not argue with that. But it was sour. That soured my good goal. So I'm here trying to get us the lead again. I just couldn't find the breakthrough. I just couldn't find her. I was like, no, fuck no. As I'm trying to find the breakthrough, they're trying to find their breakthrough as well. Our goalkeeper is, I was going to say now, surprisingly good. Like, honestly, surprisingly good. They do go 2-1 ahead. I said, fuck's sake. And they're like, oh, how could we let this happen? So I'm here, I'm tight angle, I hit the post. Like, fuck. Luckily, it goes straight to my teammate, who's able to slot it straight in and puts it away. But that's going to be the end of this video. I will be back with some more play career mode. Until then, all my links are down in the description. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you all back down at the range.